I'm Daniel.
I'm Dennis, and welcome back to our channel.
We are the Marzoa family, and we are husbands and dads to twin boys, Dean and Devin.
And they're currently asleep, so we took advantage to sit in front of this camera and record this video for you guys.
We are going to answer some questions. We went on our social media at Daniel.Marzoa
and at DMarzoa
to ask some questions, and this is what you guys want to know. Ustedes son chismosos. Some of the comments that we get on YouTube, you guys go all in.
Some of them are a little bit intrusive, but we're going to try to answer as many questions as we can for you guys, as we know that, you know, you guys have been supporting us and following along with our journey, and you want to get to know a little bit more about us, so we're happy to share as much as we possibly can.
Here we go. First question is, how long have you guys been together? And we have been together 6 years.
Is it 6 years?
Yes, it's been 6.
So we've been, we dated for 3 years before we were married, and we've been married for, it's gonna be 3 years, yeah, so 6 years. Sometimes I forget how old I am. What is your age difference was the next question. It's a year and a half, exactly. I'm gonna be 37 this year, he just turned 38. Yes. So we're pretty close. It's the same, almost the same to the age to the T difference as me and my brother. So he almost has the same birthday.
Who's taller?
I think I'm taller.
Oh no! He is not taller.
I usually look taller in photos,
both 6 feet.
But I think we're both about the same.
I don't have the same amount of hair height that he has. And I also tend to slouch a lot, so you'll see pictures.
Yeah.
He'll look taller, but he ain't taller.
Yeah,
we're the same height.
Yeah, I think we're the same height, but I just appear to be taller in photos for some reason. I think it's your bad posture.
Yes. Who's more impatient?
Yeah, definitely.
This man is so impatient.
I am definitely very impatient. I'm always like jittery, and I want to know, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want it done now, and I'm pretty impatient.
He has zero patience.
Yeah.
Who's most sensitive?
Me. You. Yeah, for sure.
I'm an Aquarius. You know, we're very sensitive people.
You know, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's like a gentle giant. So yeah, he's definitely way more sensitive than me. I think I just hold things in. I'm not very outspoken when it comes to sensitivity issues. Who is the most stubborn? That would definitely have to be me. I can answer all these questions myself.
Who falls asleep first?
This guy. Yeah, he's usually the first one to wanting to watch something, then we put something on, and within like 20 minutes he's asleep, and then I end up watching it alone.
Well, we're like most couples where I believe we take about an hour to pick something on Netflix or YouTube. You know, when we decide to finally watch something, then by the time we do, I'm knocked out. I can fall asleep anywhere at any time, no matter what is going on.
So who cooks better? I think we cook differently. I think that I'm like the griller of the family, and he's more like doing like these cool concoctions in the kitchen. I'm not about like cooking tons of different things in the kitchen. I love to grill different things.
I think that we're both good cooks, but we have our specialties.
Exactly. So
what's your favorite thing that I cook?
Gosh, I don't know. You make a lot of good things. I can even remember the first thing you cooked for me was like a seafood paella, which was delicious. I will always remember that he was so stressed out in the kitchen.
It took forever.
It took a long time, and then he was like sweating because, you know, he's a master of perfection, and he wanted it to be just right. And it was our first like official meal here that he cooked for us. And it came out perfect. It was delicious.
Thank you, Kit Kat, for that recipe.
Yeah. So I love to grill. I'm all about grilling. You know, I love to do steaks and wings and chicken and all kinds of different things, but I'm all about grilling. And I think I've mastered it pretty well. Who is the funniest?
I think that's him.
Do you think I'm funny?
Well, I think you're funny.
I can be funny.
I think you're funnier than I am.
Yeah, you're more serious. But you're funny sometimes.
You make me laugh.
Well, good. I'm glad I did.
Who's more social?
Yeah. He has like 10,000 friends. I have like a smaller group of friends. He's definitely more social. Yeah, definitely more out there. Obviously, he's in entertainment business. He's very social.
Who's the neat freak?
I don't think any of us are neat freaks.
What?
Who's a neat freak?
You don't think I'm a neat freak?
No.
How no?
We're not neat freaks. I think that we just get things done, and we set things up as they need to be, but we're not like neat freaks. Like, we're not like, this has to be like this all the time. That doesn't happen, especially now, not with kids.
Well, yeah.
I think we're a hot mess is what we are. The next question is, do the boys favor one of you over the other?
No.
And for me, that's definitely a no.
Tell us what no one told you about parenting. I feel that people's advice is usually sleep now because you're never gonna sleep again, and it's just kind of like that. Nobody really talks about like the body aches, and maybe it's because we have to, and I'm the caretaker during the day, that by the end of the day and even in the morning I wake up and it's just like
I think
full of pain. Every bone in my body hurts. I wake up every day thinking I have coronavirus because I'm in so much pain. But people don't talk about the physical pain that you go through.
They say that it's exhausting, that you're not going to get sleep, which all that is very, very true. You know, in the beginning, we didn't really sleep much at all. Now we're sleeping a little bit more. That, you know, we're lucky to have boys that have been sleeping through the night since like month 3 or 4. So we've been very, very fortunate. I think that the non-stop of it all is just like, you just go, and you just never get a break. And the second that you have a break, it's like you got to clean up the house. There's so many things or chores that are backed up from being with the kids and giving them all of our attention, that there just is no break. So, you know, it's the best thing that's ever happened to us, but it's also very exhausting. Yeah, and I think that we don't hear a lot about that side of it, like the physical pain. Yeah.
How do you keep the romance alive after kids? Take advantage when the boys nap.
Yeah, I think that we just make it a point to try to spend as much time with each other as we can, whenever we can. And, you know, we always eat dinner together. I think that's very important for us. You know, I think growing up in my home, you know, there were points where we would eat dinner together, but then there were so many things going on. Everybody, you know, baseball and this and that. And my brother and I and our parents always there was always different activities that we didn't always eat dinner together. So I think that that's important. That's where we catch up on the day and we discuss everything, you know, for the next day. And we talk about our boys and things we want to do. And I think that that's a critical moment. And
it's the little thing.
It's the little thing.
Like bringing a cup of coffee in the morning.
Yeah,
that's romantic.
It just keeps the spark alive, and everything else you take advantage when you got free time. That's it.
Unless you have a YouTube channel, then you're filming.
So that too. So that just adds to the exhaustion, but we love doing this, and it's great to, you know, to help and inspire. What is one of the lessons you've learned during the pandemic or quarantine? Gosh, I think we appreciate our friendships more and all of that, since we haven't really been social. We haven't seen many people. The little times we do see people, we see them like for a few minutes, and there's no physical touch or anything like that happening. So it's just, I think I miss being social. I miss friendships. I miss going to friends' homes. Like, it's been a long time since we've done anything at all. So, you know, I learned to value that.
Next question is, how did you decide to change your name to Marzoa?
So Marzoa is my family name, last name.
Which is it's a question that we get a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I think for me is I wanted us to be the something family, not hyphenated. I just wanted to be one. I just saw myself as one family. Dennis did not want to change his last name, and I was more open to it. And for me, it was more important for us to have the same last name.
And I think that we wanted to be a unit. And in wanting to be a unit, we decided on one last name.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that if you have a hyphenated last name that you're not a unit. Yeah, it's just a personal decision that we decided to go that route so we can be the Marzoa family. Yeah. But, you know, the beauty of being a gay couple is that there are no rules, and you define what your family looks like and how you get married, if you get married,
what you want your names to be, who changes their name, those are discussions
you
that we had.
You don't have to follow society norms. Right. For me, it's just something that I wanted, and so I did it.
Yeah, and I'm definitely grateful that he chose to do that, so that we all have the same last name. You know, that's something that I really like about our family, that we all share that. Okay, would love to know more about how you chose your surrogate.
Well, I mean, it was simple. Our agency chose our surrogate for us, and we just approved her. Our surrogate is the type of person that you meet her and you instantly love her.
Yeah, it was an instant connection.
You just know it, you know? Yeah. She lights up the room whenever she walks in it. So for us, it was a no-brainer. We knew right away that we would instantly love her, and that we...
So we're definitely grateful to our agency.
And we did.
Yeah, we definitely did.
We love you, Tiffany.
We love you. We met with Tiffany and with her husband, with our agent, and it was, you know, the perfect match. It was like going on a first date.
So to answer the question, follow your gut when choosing a surrogate and make sure that you guys are on the same page.
Same page, and if there's a red flag, run away. Okay, so a question that we get a lot is who is linked biologically to who in regards to, you know, our babies.
For those of you who don't know, we went through a surrogacy process, and in that process, we chose one embryo that was biologically linked to me and one biologically linked to Dennis, and both embryos took, and that's how we have twins.
But the simple answer is we don't know. We don't know whose is who, and we don't care. For us, they're both our children, no matter what, regardless of the biological link, and that's the simple answer to that. And I think that unless there's like an immediate health issue or anything like that, we're not going to be considering the testing. There is DNA testing you can do to figure that out, but that's not something that we're going to be doing in the near future. You know, we do get asked this question a lot. I don't think it's that important that people know whose is who. Maybe in the future you can just tell by looking at them.
Well, I've even had people ask, how are you going to love one child less than the other? You know, because one is biologically linked to us. And I think what people need to understand is that Dennis and I consider both of these children our boys. Both of them equally. We love them the same.
Yeah, 100%. In my heart, I feel that the love is like completely equal. Like there's so much love there, and it's completely, there's no like, it doesn't lean any other, we don't know who's this who, but regardless, I don't think that matters. You know, we are a unit, we're one. So our boys are the same, you know, they're both ours, and that's how it is.
Next question is, how do you deal with online bullying? Let's talk about online bullying. I've never been bullied online until we got on this platform, and there are so many trolls and so many haters and just homophobic people that I don't understand why they even watch the video in the first place.
Or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. They just see our
No,
thumbnail.
they do, because sometimes they comment specifically on the actual video. Yeah. Stop watching the video. Like, don't watch a video with two gays if you're a homophobic and then spew your hate in the comments.
Yeah, I just think that we were completely oblivious when we started all of this.
Because we are in our own bubble.
Yeah.
The people who surround us love us and cherish us.
Yeah, we just get like furnished with so much love and support that we never got that. You know, I would get random things here and there on Insta, like a random message, but nothing to the extent of what we're getting now. And I think it's just created a bigger backbone for us. I think that
Lo que no mata engorda.
Yeah, I think at first I would get offended and get even sad and emotional about these comments. Like, why are these people hating us? Like, they don't really know us. You know, we're just trying to give love to the world and share in our journey. And then you just, like, given everything that's happened in the past couple of years, not everybody is meant to like one another. And that just is what it is. And when I see a negative comment now, I just delete, block, continue on with my life. I scroll on by. It's not a big deal, and we get so much more love than we do negative.
Yeah.
So
this channel is based on love, and it's based on hope. We want to inspire other people. We want to normalize our family, and we don't have, you know, we don't let it affect us.
Yeah.
We block it, we move on, and we continue. You know, out of 100 comments, we get one bad comment.
Yeah. It's not a big deal.
Like,
and we get it from all kinds of countries too, so we have to be translating. Yeah, so I have to be translating what people are commenting, and just block and delete and move on.
So we pay them no mind. Homophobes, go away.
Bye-bye. Hate us. So this is a good one. We get this a lot too. Are you planning?
I think most parents, most first-time parents, get this question a lot.
Are you planning on having more kids?
And the answer is?
The answer is, we've discussed this, and yes, we want to have more kids.
We would like to have more kids, but
we
there's certain things that, you know, we need to make sure our finances are okay before we have them. Would we love to have more children? Absolutely. Will we be able to have more children?
We don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. Will we adopt? Will we do surrogacy again?
Yeah, I think that for us, it's so hard. You know, as a gay couple, we cannot have kids of our own naturally, so it's not that easy for us. So we have to really plan and budget, and I hear baby crying. So we gotta hurry. So yeah, so for us, it's not as easy as, oh, let's just, you know, do the deed and have a baby. We just can't do that, you know. So we have to really plan, and it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of money, and you know, we already have 2 boys. We want to give them the best life we can give them. We have college funds that we set up, and it's just, we want to do it the right way. And if we're able to do it, in the next few years. I think before we turn 50 or something. Because we're also getting older. We're not spring chickens anymore, and we're feeling the pains of having babies. So if everything matches up and the stars align and we can do it, I'm sure we will.
And if we do, you guys will know all about it because we will document the process.
And we got this great question from Instagram recently, and I thought it was pretty cool. It says, your house is burning and you can only grab 3 things excluding your family. What do you grab?
Our hard drive with all of our pictures and videos of our boys.
I think there's several hard drives we would grab. I think I would immediately run to get, social securities and all those things that are a nightmare to take care of if they get burned. And honestly, there isn't a lot I would want if there's a fire.
That's it. If I took the pictures and our important documents.
Yeah, I think I grab the keys and the kids and run out the door with those documents, and we're good. Everything else can burn.
I have a bag of clothes that the boys wore when they were babies and their Christmas and Halloween outfits that I probably want to grab because they're special to us.
Yeah, I think just grab any little mementos that we can find along the way of getting out of this house while it's burning, and that's it. Like, everything is replaceable. Like, if the house burns down, that's why we have insurance. Everything, there's nothing that cannot be replaced. So it's important that we just stay alive. So I think that's what we would do.
Okay, and another question is, what advice would you give your kids in the future as they grow? Be true to yourself. That is so important.
Yeah, I think be true to yourself. I think, love one another and love everyone around you. Do not bully. I was a victim of bullying, as was he. And I would not stand for bullying.
Oh my God, there's so many. We could probably create a whole video just on...
Yeah, I think the most important ones are to just live authentically, love one another, be yourself, be happy. I feel like I'm doing my coming out video again. Be happy. So those are just the most important things. With happiness and love, you can do anything in the world.
Amen. So that wraps up our video of questions and answers. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and we will make sure to get to them.
Yeah, definitely. I love getting to the comments. We both sit down and we answer those whenever we get the opportunity to do so. So keep them coming. We love reading the comments and translating those that are in other languages and deleting and blocking people. That's fun too. So keep them coming. We love you guys, and we're so grateful for all the support and the opportunity to be able to do this for you guys.
Sending you much love from the Marzoa family. And in this video, we are going to talk about, in this video, we're going
And does one prefer one over the other? And I forgot what the third one was. Like, who's gonna who gets more attention? And I'm changing the question.
In this week's video, we're answering your questions like,
do you want do you want more kids, or who's related to who, or I forgot the other. This is like take 257. Like, do you want more kids? Like, do your kids prefer one over the other? Like, whose baby is whose?
Ustedes son tremendo chismoso.
Coño.
Log into youtube.com so you can get el chisme.
Oh, sorry.